Just find something. I can't believe this. I have absolutely nothing to play. So,
alright. I don't want to say Doom has a lawsuit here, but they might.
Oh, dude, that's the way shooters were back in the day. They used to just be called Doom clones, you know, because it looked like Doom. The thing that this remaster did is it lets you aim up and down.
Fire.
And it improved the visuals without, like, remaking them. Like, it's still all the old stuff. It's just clearer.
Okay. These are designed so simply. What a time to be alive.
You know,
I remember some of this shit.
I used to have this game when I was a kid too, so it's weird that it's. I mean, I have the old version as well, but it's weird that just now they're fucking. Oh, this is me like not remembering what button did stuff.
How could you forget that interactive 3-dimensional door panel? Dude, honestly, I didn't even know you could go in there. I would have left these fools alive. Alright, I'm not gonna say anything about how much you missed.
But you gotta go. You gotta go in here because you need that red key.
The way you shoot makes me think that you're a stormtrooper.
You know, I was trying to, if I can blend in.
Got him. I like how their excuse of like why nobody in the fucking military can hit with a gun is because they're conscripts. Even
Conscripts
though it's
just they don't even. A lot of them don't even complete training. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't even have just like put them in armor and just put them out there. They can march, right? That's all I need them to do. They just need to look scary.
I
don't care if they die.
Smart. But the good ones, we put those in like red armor and silver armor.
Oh yeah, those guys.
Black armor. And if they're getting on a bike, we give them cooler armor. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like just say you got Jedi plot armor. It's not a big deal.
That's it. That's all you gotta do. I don't know why I didn't go up there and like kill the dudes that are hanging out on the roof, but
spoiler alert.
But I didn't. I just skipped that whole section.
Yeah. Well, when you're in Heaven's Gate and they're like, "Why should I let you in?" Do you remember those guys' lives I spared?
Here we go. Flip the switch, and now we collect the plans for the Death Star after I shoot these guys.
I would not have even realized you could interact with that thing. Dude, who are you playing?
The character's name is Kyle Katarn.
Weak.
He is a fan favorite character from these games. He's not a Jedi yet. He hasn't become a Jedi until the second game.
Oh, they bowed to public pressure.
Yeah, it's wild too. Like this game series, it's got like Like, it's
I
got
love
several
that shit,
sequels, but like it stops being the Dark Forces series at some point. Like, it's Dark Forces, and then it's Jedi Knight, Dark Forces 2, and then it's Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast.
Why can't you give me like a really like give me a Star Wars game where I'm becoming like the Sith apprentice, and then at the very end of the game I have to fight Darth Vader to be like, you know, the Sith. Like, where's that?
I mean, it's basically The Force Unleashed.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. I didn't play the second one, first one. I dabbled enough, but not enough to realize that that's what it is.
The first one was good. The second one
Throwing it.
was prettier and controlled a little better,
Yeah,
but it was
I
not
see,
good.
You are right. That is it.
Proceed.
It's Martian music. You wouldn't like it.
I'll decide what I like and don't like. It's a beautiful song.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
So, this is the Velvet Room.
Nope, don't like that.
And this is Igor. Sorry, Igor. I've got young Frankenstein on the mind. Igor's going to explain to us what persona is. And he's like a weird mentor kind of figure.
So he's like a creepy Alfred.
Kind of. Like, he's there to kind of like guide you on your journey. Guide is a strong word. To oversee your journey and developing your power.
You can think of it as a master that protects you as you brave many hardships. The power of a persona is the power
Yeah, I don't know.
of one's soul. And the soul
Maybe we get him a
is fueled
haircut,
by the depth
get him a
of
hat.
one's bonds.
Those elf ears under
As you
control.
form these
And that
bonds,
fucking schnoz,
becoming
brother.
involved with others,
Let's start with
your
what we can
own
do.
social links will gradually develop.
Maybe get somebody to kind of like work on that hand.
These social links will foster the growth of
And
your persona
yeah, a
ability.
little rhinoplasty. I think you need to change who you are.
Now,
Maybe
So
get him some
this-
eye drops.
This world, Velvet Room, sort of exists outside of reality, I guess. And your character in this game is like the only one who can see the doorway to the Velvet Room. He's the only one that gets called here.
So he gets like a pocket dimension.
Kind of. So you're a transfer student and you show up to your new dorm during the dark hour, which is why it's all green and stuff in there. She's freaking out because you're not supposed to be able to do that because most people
Here at this hour.
don't perceive the dark hour. which is like this hidden hour in between like midnight.
Wait.
Like it starts at midnight and nobody except a few people are aware of it.
The lights.
So if you're like out and about during this hour,
I didn't
it's
think
like,
you'd
oh,
arrive so
he
You
knows?
basically,
Or is everybody else
My name
asleep
is
while you're able to
Mitsuru
walk around?
Kirijo.
That's creepy.
I'm
yeah, it's
the
basically
students
that.
of
Like
the
normal
Ooh, it is.
people, like basically stay exactly where they were, and they're standing in like these coffins that show up, and they're just like sleeping while it's happening. And then the dark hour ends, and the coffins disappear, and everyone just goes about their day like they've lost no time.
Is it okay for him to be
Interesting.
here?
That's weird.
And so right now they're just like, is he like gonna like, is he a Persona user? Like, can he
She'll be a second year this spring.
be here? And they're like, yeah, I guess we'll see. So like when this starts off,
Call me
they're
Takaba.
sort of monitoring you.
Yeah, it's fair. Like, who's this potentially
Nice to meet you,
powerful
too.
scrub creeping around
Right.
It's getting late. You'll find
during
your
the
room at
extra
end of the hall
hours?
on
There's
the
25
second
hours in a day for them?
floor. Your things should already be
It's like a bonus hour?
Like
or
a
is it like
bonus hour,
first?
except you gotta fucking fight a bunch of monsters.
I'll show you the way. Follow me.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have to make time for the gym. See, that's how an hour builds.
There you go. So this guy's going to explain what the dark hour actually is.
Than 24 hours.
I'm here for it.
You had to have
I don't-
noticed the
he looks
signs.
very pretentious.
Street lights going out, things that stopped working, the inexplicable appearance.
Oh,
of
it's
coffins.
explicable. Okay, I can tell you what
With
it's
so
about.
many things
It's because of the
amiss,
dark
didn't
hour,
you feel
duh.
like you'd stepped into a different
You
time?
literally just said
That's
it.
the
You're
dark hour.
embarrassed.
A time
A time period hidden between one day and the next.
Man, I really jumped the gun on that.
Those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone who roams free outside the coffins. It's our job to defeat them.
So like I've kind of mixed up some pieces here. I was like trying to explain it in like a specific order, but all of the footage that I cut from here is like just the first couple hours of the game.
But in reality, this group
Dude, what is up with Japanese and like school kids?
Dude, I don't know.
Shadow feeds
We were just
Oh, we
talking
say
about that.
world.
The victim
What a
becomes a
club.
living corpse.
apathy syndrome.
Why? What?
I'm sure
Why aren't you a government agency? Why don't you get paid for this?
those who
Benefits?
suffer from this as
Life insurance?
although rare,
Hazard
there
pay?
are those who can function
Yeah,
during
I feel
the
like
dark
his
hour.
hair should be in a
Some may even
ponytail.
awaken to a power that enables them to fight shadows. That's known as
Feels like it would fit the
persona,
character
the
better.
power you called upon the other night.
So here's the other night. This is how the game signifies that we're entering the dark hour.
Oh, he sleeps with all clothes on?
I mean the clocks. I specifically meant the clocks.
Well, you know, if I had to wake up and
Looks like
fight
he's a little
in
worn
the middle
out.
of my slumber.
I'd be dressed, you know.
Changing out of his uniform.
I think I would change my sleeping habit. I would start going to bed at
Other than
1,
that,
or I
nothing has
guess
changed since
midnight.
last
So
night.
yeah, I'd be going to bed midnight every day. I can do
Very
that.
interesting. Even those who have
So, like, they're
potential tend to be
They're watching you,
unstable
which is
at
a little
first.
creepy because that camera is right on his bed.
Oh shit! you're
Orientation.
right.
This subject is rather unique. He hasn't exhibited
Seems
any of the
a
common
little.
symptoms.
But we're treating him like a guinea pig.
Yeah.
Props to fucking talk
Oh,
about
don't
for
look like that.
bringing up the
Two of
ethical
you are
dilemma here.
classmates, right?
Ugh.
Consider it.
There's
an
always
opportunity to
one
help
wet
someone
blanket
your
in every
age.
party,
Besides,
and we
we
found
need
it.
all the help we can get.
I guess that's true, but still.
Haha, just kidding. That was a test. You're out of here. What?
Command room speaking.
Oh
Okay,
snap!
Hugo, what's
Something's
wrong?
going on.
You're not gonna
It's a giant monster.
This thing is huge. Unfortunately, it's
Come on.
chasing after me right now.
Just want to let you know that I'm fucking actually bringing it here.
Just letting you know in advance.
Way to dick move.
Does that mean
See, she knows.
he's bringing that
I'm
thing
gonna skip
here?
ahead a little
Yeah.
bit to like the cutscene that shows your character awakening to his power, just because I think it looks freaking dope. Also, this thing is creepy.
Yeah, but then Green Moon, I'm kind of vibing with it.
No way.
Ooh. It's that one creature.
It looks like that one thing from Dune.
Ew. Oh, I don't like that.
So to call forth your power, you have to use what is called an evoker, which is not a gun.
Did
but
she just pull her gun on her own head?
She's pointing an evoker at her head.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were saying that.
And she got bitch slapped by that giant freaky hand monster.
Yeah, but she took like way too long. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we saw her a little earlier, like struggling, I'm guessing with the idea of miming that particular act.
It's here.
Why?
Wait.
Unsettling? What if it's one of those fake guns that just says bang?
Right. Oh, look, it's the creepy kid.
Oh, is it the kid that wakes up in your bedroom?
Do it. Yes.
Do it. Join the dark side. Nope. Go on. That's wild. I can't believe that's... You realize you made a video game where to unlock your powers, you just shoot yourself?
Isn't that wild? But it looks so freaking cool.
Yeah, but like, you know...
This is a remake of an older game, too. The original version of this game came out back on PS2.
What? The 80s? It's wild.
Master of strings.
You just turned to a rabbit? Put a harp on his back?
Yep, that one's got a harp on his back.
What's up with
And
these red
then
arms?
we're about to...
A little fascist, huh?
You know, it's a little questionable to me, I think, but... Right here, I think this is just showcasing that your character can call on more than one persona, which is not a usual thing.
Ooh, oh. Oh, so your persona. Oh, persona. Okay. Is he like a Ben 10? Switch it up.
Kinda, yeah.
So that was him basically just switching his persona.
Yeah. So freaking cool.
Ugh. I don't love that. Eat it.
Eat it.
Eat it. Absorb its power. Nah. I'll take what I can get.
I just
So
think
you
that's just one of the coolest cutscenes in a video game.
It is pretty nice. So wait, did he summon that?
Yeah.
So what is that thing doing?
So-
The extra hour, shady mother.
Outside of fighting, you also go to high school.
We call it a day.
The fuck is that? Alright, no, I appreciate it.
This particular history teacher is like bored with the boring lessons and is trying to liven things up.
Okay.
Hence the
Is he
samurai
wearing
helmet.
this just every day? I'm all for keeping history alive, but we don't have to keep it. That's fine.
And then this is something that I'm absolutely a big old cheater on because I don't want to miss out on the experience points. But like, this game will just ask you questions and you have to fucking answer right if you want to increase your stats there. So I Google that stuff.
You're not interested in this at all. Okay. Well, everything else isn't so dull. I like the boring.
I answered correctly. Everyone in class is looking at me with respect.
Oh,
So
the
it
rest of
goes
the
up.
class is stupid.
I raised my charm stat a little bit. Outside of school and social links, you can go and explore Tartarus, which is where you get to like actually do the grinding for the fights. And you're basically just climbing up the floors of this tall ass building.
As we explore Tartarus, this will be our temporary base of operations. I'm counting on
Oh,
you
I'll
to
take charge.
during the operation. Leader.
Everyone stay back and let me do this by myself.
Let me fucking do all of this, okay?
Okay. Blood on tile, that's slippery.
Super slippery. Be careful in here, y'all. So you just like exploring and opening up all the maps, and then you can come up and start fights with shadows. If you start the fight from behind them, you get the advantage. If they hit you, they get the advantage.
It's like just wild.
And there's
I
like
enjoy something different, but it's wild.
there's type
Congress was mad
weaknesses
at
and
this.
stuff, and then you can do an all-out attack when all of your enemies are knocked down.
Right? Armies. The only ones out there during the Witch's Hour. What do you mean? You can run into.
So yeah, that's Persona 3. It's wild and it's crazy, and I fucking love it.
That actually is pretty good.
One, two, three.
What on earth was that?